It's time for the Banish follow-up update. Hey everybody, I have been using these products. I received them in late July, so I can say that I have been using them consistently from July, and now we are in January where I'm filming this video. So I wanted to give y'all an update plus an update on the Banish Kit 3.0 as well. So we have a bit to go through, but this video is going to be concise and to the point, and I'm going to tell you guys what are my favorites for sensitive acne prone skin. Of course, I can only refer to my skin and how these products worked on me. So let's begin with the product that I finished the quickest, that of course is no longer here. That is the pumpkin enzyme mask. And boy, was I excited to use this mask. So this is an AHA alpha hydroxy acid mask with, when I say a list of impeccable ingredients, I mean impeccable ingredients. I'm going to go through them, not the entire list, but the standout ingredients. So quick info: BHAs versus AHAs. BHAs are oil soluble, typically what you want for those deep blackheads to get rid of all of that oil and gunk. The AHAs, or the alphas, are water soluble, and for me they really help me with more of that topical acne, the red spots, and they really help just get rid of that inflammation quickly. I was really excited about this, and it delivered pretty much what it said, but let's get into the details. I'm also going to insert some footage here. First of all, it smells incredible. The texture is beautiful. When they say pumpkin, they really mean pumpkin. Let's get into some of the standout ingredients. Ginger root, which prevents skin damage and improves skin elasticity. Vitamin C and beta carotene, which defends against pollutants, brightens the skin, improves the skin's firmness, and of course the AHAs, which is good for clearing out your pores, brightening, showing off your healthy, glowing skin underneath. There's also some neem seed oil in here, which reduces against UV skin damage. So I started by putting this on for just a few minutes because, as all new products for sensitive skin, I was just scared. I have to tell you though that it is very gentle, and you're going to see like an overriding overview or opinion of mine for this video is that these products are gentle yet effective. And if you have sensitive skin, you know what I'm talking about. We don't want to shock our skin, because every time people that have reactive skin like me, in my opinion, use a new product, there tends to be some kind of reaction. I had zero reaction to this product. It did make my skin feel really soft, and it gave me a nice glow. It really helps just the overall appearance of the skin. It wasn't something that made my skin look exceptionally brighter right after, although I did feel like I got a glow. When we talk about brightness, I'm going to refer to another product which did deliver something super bright. So for this product, it retails at $87 US. Is it worth it? It is on the pricier side, but it did last me a really long time. I mean, the jar just kept giving, which is amazing, because it looks like it was probably about this size, but there is a lot of product in it, and you don't have to use that much. Zero reaction, great for smoothness and evening out the skin tone. Not that much of a wow factor when it came to brightening or inflammation, but I think that those two things, if you want to focus on them, I've got other Banish products for you. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, it's time for one of my faves. This is one of my faves too. I have a lot of faves in this set. This calms breakouts and eczema, and it's got Centella asiatica in it, and I'm going to go through all of the ingredients. I firstly have to say that the very first ingredient is water, and the second one is aloe. I mean, right away when I saw that, I knew it was going to be gentle, and I knew they are promising and delivering their promises, because they're saying this is gentle yet effective. The ingredients, once again, I was so impressed with these ingredients. It's got the dandelion root extract, it's got the geranium, it's got the centella, as I mentioned, it's got the camellia sinensis leaf extract, it's got it does have a little bit of peppermint oil and menthol, and you will feel a little bit of that menthol when you put it on, but this got me over the fear of a little bit of peppermint oil. Guys, it didn't bother me at all. Zero reaction. And I've used Hopefully you can see that, 3/4 of the bottle. This actually made me happy because when I smell that mint now, I know it's going to do something for, and this is what this is, in my opinion, best for, inflammation. I got a few massive pimples. I remember, I think it was August this summer, and I put this on. This is very, very gentle. And I did a previous video about this. This can be used as spot treatment or all over the face. I like it for all over the face. I like putting this on as a treatment and just leaving it on. That's my favorite way to use it. I feel like when I put it as a spot treatment, it's not super, super strong that I know it's going to annihilate any acne, but it's going to overall help with the inflammation, and it will help with the inflammation if you've got a giant spot, but generally I liked putting it all over my face. This retails for $87, and as you saw, I do still have quite a bit of it. So I think that for 87 US dollars, again, it is on the pricier side, but it does what it says: gentle yet effective and safe for sensitive acne prone skin. For me, some of the standout ingredients, number one is arnica. I love anything arnica. It really speeds up the healing. It has the green tea, which helps with the sebum production as well, which of course will also help with the redness. And then with the Centella, everybody, it's the redness and the itchiness. It's got just very sensitive skin friendly ingredients. So Fighter Gel does what it says it's going to do. Next up, if you have a fear of retinol, save this video. Bookmark this portion of the video, everybody, because the ceramide and retinol serum is something that you don't have to fear. It does what it says. So let's talk about retinol, which is, according to all the dermatologists, either if you go see one in person or all of them on YouTube, what are they all saying? Retinol is the gold standard of skincare when it comes to acne, signs of aging, fine lines, wrinkles, skin turnover, because you want to turn over that skin quickly and reveal beautiful glowing skin. So I'm going to tell you, I have been using this. I started using it slowly and steadily, and now I continue with my skin cycling, and I do use it probably 4 times a week. The consistency of this is like no other retinol I have ever seen. I hope camera gets this. Okay. Clean smell, no issues there. Consistency, absolutely beautiful on the skin. No redness, no pain of any kind, no itchiness, no peeling, no negative feedback on this product. Now let's talk the efficacy of this product. Now, as we know, when you speed up that cell turnover, you could get additional acne because it's speeding that up. I have seen some blemishes. I usually get them during the hormonal time of the period, all right, once a month. Now, did I see additional acne? Not big breakouts, but I did see some pimples during the time of the month where I ordinarily wouldn't see them. Having said that, that made me feel like, yes, it was working. There was no redness, no itching, no peeling, none of that snake effect that a lot of people say they get when they start a retinol. And because it's watery, I wasn't using exactly a pea size like the derms recommend a pea size. Sometimes it was more like a blueberry, and it was fine. And I would place this all over my face, including this upper lip area, which is very delicate, and then also my chest area, décolleté, where I have a lot of sun damage. And I have to say, it is a very gentle retinol. Now, I am about halfway through this. I really love the way it feels on my face. How do I use it? Do I sandwich it? The sandwich technique is you do all your skincare, no actives when you use this. You do your moisturizer, then you would do your retinol, and then layer a moisturizer. The way I like to do it is all of my skincare, eliminate the actives, use this, and then I wait half an hour. You need to wait half an hour either when you're doing your actives or when you're doing your retinol. You want it to penetrate into the skin, and then you want to add that extra layer of moisture. That has been working for me. How do I know? My skin texture feels great. So do I still get acne? Yes. But my skin texture feels great. And I'm hoping that by the time I finish this entire bottle, that hopefully my skin has gotten used to skin cell turnover and I no longer get any acne, which is everybody's dream, right? I also have to tell you that there is glycolic acid in here, and I am no longer afraid to use that. Glycolic acid is the strongest of the AHAs. I'm going to tell you some of the other ingredients as well. So once again, we have the Centella extract, which is amazing for calming and soothing. There's the organic aloe vera, there's witch hazel. I mentioned the glycolic acid. There's also organic jojoba oil. There is even propolis extract in here. Then, of course, the retinol is later on the list. I do not know what percentage of retinol this is, but that is something that we can most definitely find out because this company is extremely transparent about their products. Overall, gentle yet effective retinol. Did it clear up all my acne? I still get some acne, but it makes my skin texture feel great. It's got the ceramides for protection. So if you are starting off as a retinol, that one I recommend as a starter because you're not going to get any of the negative effects. And in skincare, you know, if you impair that barrier, you have to stop everything. So I didn't have to stop anything with this, and I'm going to continue to use it to see what happens later on. But so far, the texture of my skin does feel very good. Okay, the Banish Pore Shrinker Toner. I'm going to be transparent. I reached out to the folks at Banish and I asked them to send me this because I love AHAs. I was previously using AHAs from another company and I wanted to try this just because the ingredients are so great. This is called the Banish Pore Shrinker Toner. It is an AHA with the first ingredient being rosemary. Then it's got the aloe leaf, watermelon extract, which is really great for the skin, everybody. I did a separate video on that. It's got the rose hips in there. The green tea, it has sodium hyaluronate, which is the rock form of hyaluronic acid, of course. It's got panthenol, which is the provitamin B5. So you can see by these ingredients, like, how great they are. So does this sting? Does this hurt? Does this work as an AHA? First of all, it retails for $69 US. Does it give me smoother, brighter skin? So this works very slowly and steadily because, again, the ingredients are gentle. Whenever I have those breakouts with the red spots, I find that this does calm them down. So I like using this in skin cycling as well. I am very happy with this toner. Again, gentle and really great for beginners. I used to use like a mandelic acid, which is made from bitter raw almonds. This works in a completely different way, although similar consistency. This has the rosemary and it has the watermelon fruit extract, which is their form of the alpha hydroxy acid, which is once again what we're using to reveal glowy skin to help us with a water soluble AHA acid. And I find that this worked in a gentle way. It really did help when I had a painful blemish. Does it annihilate it right away? No, it doesn't work in that harsh fashion. You need to use this consistently if you have acne prone skin. I've been using it consistently. And again, I like the smell. I like the texture. I like the gentleness of it. And so overall, I am happy with this one as well. And if you're starting off with an AHA and you want to help those red inflamed pimples, this could be the thing for you. Did it shrink my pores? Guys, I don't know, but right now all I have is on is sunscreen and I feel like my skin overall texture does look better. Does it calm? Yes. And those of us who get the inflammation, we know that that's a very good thing. This is my absolute favorite product for me. It's the Banish Vitamin C Cream, the Brightening Daily Moisturizer with alpha-arbutin, which I adore, licorice, which is another brightening agent, just like alpha-arbutin, and it has a stabilized form of vitamin C. First ingredient on the list, everybody, is the aloe leaf juice. Next is the rose essence water. All these ingredients are really fantastic. And I'm going to tell you guys why I just adore this product. So, nice fresh smell, nothing really to report there. I've gone halfway through the jar and I measure this when I put it on my face because I want it to last me forever. When I use this at nighttime, because it has the stabilized form of vitamin C, I use it on the nights when I don't use a retinol or any actives. I just do my regular skincare, just all moisturizing products, and then I add this on top because I know it's got the stabilized form of vitamin C, the licorice and the alpha-arbutin, so technically I do have something active on my face. And I put on a really thick layer. This is why I recommend this in the nighttime. They say day or night or both. I like this for the nighttime. I put on a thick layer, and when I wake up in the morning, my skin looks so bright and so white. I recommended this to my sister the other day who was looking for brightening agents. Out of all the creams I have used with the brightening components, this one here makes my skin the most bright. When I wake up in the morning, my skin is bright and smooth. That's all I can say about that. I don't use it every night because of the vitamin C. I don't want to mix it with any other actives or any retinols, so I don't use it every single day. So this right here retails at $130 US, and I have to say that if you're gonna purchase a high-end cream with fantastic, not only brightening ingredients, but it's got the stabilized form of vitamin C as well, and then also soothing and calming ingredients. What a formulation. Fantastic. So I would say that this would be my splurge, but it really does work. We are almost at the end. Let's talk about the Banisher 3.0, which is their main feature. So I have been using this pretty consistently, but I do leave about a month in between. I like to be extra careful just because I have not only sensitive skin, but rosacea prone skin. And wherever you have rosacea, I would highly recommend do not microneedle in that area. I have some broken capillaries around my nose. I have some rosacea on my cheeks. Although I do have it under control over the last few years, I still would not take that chance there. So again, this is what it looks like. I'm actually going to do this weekend. Okay, you get 2 little heads. As far as microneedling for beginners, I would definitely start here. You want to clean the heads with your isopropyl alcohol. You want to have a immaculate clean face. You want to gently press that 3 times over each section, or go over your face 3 times, whatever works for you. And then you want to leave your face alone and add this, which is key to this concoction. It's the Banish Serum. This is the dark spot corrector with vitamin C and vitamin E. They recommend using this after this, and here's why. You want something to penetrate slowly into the skin. You want something that's going to calm your skin and soothe your skin after you have done the at-home microneedling. This is key to your success, everybody, when using this. When I put on 1 coat, I feel a little bit of stinging, and my secret is putting on 2 coats. I don't know if that's a secret, but that's just what feels so good on my skin. When I put 2 coats of this, I leave half an hour in between, and then I add a moisturizer with literally just a simple, plain moisturizer as you can get. I prefer adding something very holistic, and after that, I leave my skin alone, and I wake up in the morning and I have no redness, no marks. And by the way, if you do get some pinpoint bleeding and redness while you're doing this or afterwards, that's absolutely normal, but it does not last. You're not going to look like a tomato for 45 minutes. Redness could be half an hour or so. There are a lot of videos I have recommended, specifically Dr. Abby. She's a derm that did a wonderful demo of this. She showed how to do it, and honestly, I learned from watching her. The only place that I got pinpoint bleeding, she got pinpoint bleeding, I think it was around the eye area, because it depends how deep you go. I got some on the upper lip area, everybody, but honestly, it's so nominal. I really recommend that if you get this, make sure you get that post serum, and I would start off gentle and then penetrate deeper as you get more accustomed to it. And if you have sensitive skin, I mean, I think they say leave about 2 weeks in between. I like to leave 3 to 4 weeks in between. And I think you definitely, I mean, I definitely saw results from this as well. And it's very cost efficient. This entire kit is $220 US. Look at this gold spoolie. I'm giving it away. It's the Banish Instant Lift Brightening Eye Cream with peptides, vitamin C, and squalane. I have to tell you once again, before I get you all of these details, the combination and the formulation of these products is what really differentiates this line from other lines. I've used plain old squalane in a bottle, made me break out. I could not use any vitamin C. So every time my derm told me to include that in my routine, I wouldn't. But because Banish has made these so gentle, I find that I can use absolutely everything that I've tried so far. So this little guy here reminds me of a very light version texture of that face cream that I showed you earlier. It has an absolutely beautiful formulation. It retails at $130. Now, if you speak to some derms or some professionals, they'll tell you that, you know, eye creams are a gimmick, so on and so forth. And I'm going to tell you in this video why eye creams are not a gimmick. Not all, but you have to be really careful. I'm milia prone. If you don't know what milia is, it's those small white pearl-like pimples that you would get. And you can only basically, unless you dig it out and leave yourself a scar, you can only get them removed from the doctor. I have had them since I was 12. I used to go to the doctor where they had that machine on the wall and they would zap you with it. Absolute nightmare. Current day derms say, oh, we were way too aggressive with those treatments. And you go in now and they remove them with a more gentle method. But I have to tell you that that means I'm milia prone. I remember walking into a drugstore and them telling me, you're using substances that are way too harsh for your skin or way too heavy. That's why you have milia. No, I'm milia prone. If I use creams or not, I can still get milia. What will happen is they will be exacerbated by products that are too heavy and ill formulated. So the point of this short story is that you need to make sure that if you are milia prone, that you use very good specific products around your eyes. My sister never gets milia. We're Mediterranean, but I'm very fair and she's very olive skin toned. Her skincare is completely different than mine. First of all, she never has had acne. And second of all, she can take anything around the eyes. So I cannot. That's why it's really important. Just like if you watch my hair videos and I tell everybody to use what's good for your hair type, well, you got to do the same thing for your skin. I mean, skin everywhere, largest organ, right? So I'm going to tell you the ingredients and why I think this worked for me specifically. So let's talk website and the website claims. It says that you're going to get an instant lift and brightening, and it's going to lighten your dark circles, and you're going to have a reduction of puffy eyes and fine lines, and it's going to increase your firmness as well as tighten and lift after every single use. Okay, so let's go through all the claims. Is it moisturizing? The ingredients that help this specific product moisturize are the glycerin and the squalane. Is it moisturizing? Yes. Is it greasy? No. Did it cause me any milia? No. Next, let's talk about the firming. So the firming claims come from the fact that there is Matrixyl 3000 in here. That is a very popular peptide. In fact, several other companies that I'm not going to mention sell it just simply in a bottle, tell you to slap it over your face because it acts sort of like a neuromodulator. Do I think that it worked for me? The compilation of this product worked for me. So as a peptide, I felt that it did make my skin firmer. With the glycerin and the squalane, I did feel the moisture as well. And there's also vitamin C in here. So the purpose of the vitamin C, again, is for the discoloration, to make you look like you have a more even skin tone. And then there also is a depuffing component to this, and that's where the green tea comes in. Overall, everybody, I think this worked for me as a very gentle eye cream that I can wear every single evening. I don't wear this during the daytime. I have not tried it during the daytime because I like something lighter during the daytime, and I always have issues with pilling. It's just I'm not great at makeup application, so I'm super careful about what I wear in the morning. But in the nighttime, I slather this stuff on. So I can say overall, guys, I'm very happy that I had the opportunity to try these products. And overall, I'm going to say they are gentle yet effective with incredibly great formulations. They're an honest company. If you are either starting out with your skincare or have had issues where you have very sensitive acne prone skin and you want to try actives, I think that this could be the line for you. If you have specific questions about my individual reviews or individual results, please feel free to ask, because I have a lot of information after using these for several months, and I think I can give more specific examples if I had, any specific inquiries. So any further info, I would definitely check out the website. They have a lot of befores and afters there and a lot of information. And you can also read through the ingredients if you have really sensitive skin like me. Info, details, everything down below. I hope this was helpful, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.